All right, calling in spirit to see who we're reading for today. Let's see. We're going to start with the Tarot of the Divine. Oh no. Normal for the day, right? Here we go. The Tarot of the Divine. We're going to shuffle one time. It's already pre-shuffled, but we're going to shuffle one more time. We're going to see. Spirit, who are we reading for today? Tell me about the person that this reading is for today. This is how Spirit wanted to start it today. This is what I had a different idea. I was going to do one for the nature series. And this was what said, oh, the Five of Pentacles. It's the Five of Coins in this deck. This is the Tarot of the Divine. So, and what I want to give you, do you reckon, I've had this problem all morning. This has been all morning. I'm gonna leave it in there because this is not. This has been like no. I mean, I've had things fall on me all morning. I've had things just go crazy, and I'm gonna find a way to stabilize it better because it's kind of a new thing. But it's no big deal. We're not gonna be dissuaded because that's been constant. The dissuasion. I can't tell you how constant it's been. Take heart, as I've told everyone, almost every video I've done. Take heart, have faith, do not fail, do not fall to the wayside, do not go, I'm not going to do any more today because they're throwing stuff at me, buddy. They're throwing stuff at me. Okay. And I just did a prayer. I just cleansed the whole place. They're throwing stuff at me. The tree spirits around me, it's yellow. They're on some level of alert. Um, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, by the power of the Holy Spirit, we continue. This card represents financial hardship or feeling left out in the cold. You may feel really alone right now. This is the little match girl. This is from a Danish fairy tale. So, included in this deck is fairy tales and mythologies, which have been used for centuries to teach morals and character and to bring into humanity what is divinity, what is not maybe natural in our character. So this is the little match girl that she needs some help right now. So we are talking to somebody that is needing a little bit of help right now, that they are left out in the cold, they're having financial hardship. And she's alone, but she's right outside of a church. So they're like, she's not taking advantage of this warm, safe, lit church that is right next to her, and she's out in the cold. And there's the star, there's five stars, five pentacles right there, but with the image of the star, with the light behind it, you have the card of the star, you have the hope that lies behind this window, that lies behind this wall, and she sits outside of it alone. So you may be having some recession in your funds, or your personal recession right now, experiencing adversity. You're isolated. You could have just become unemployed, and you could fear that this could be ruin in your life right now. So we're gonna find out how you've been called. Like, what would Spirit like you to know right now about this adversity and how you should handle it? How should this person, what is their next move, or what is the next state of mind that's going to be needed to get them out of this so that they will feel confident enough to ask for the help that they need? We're going to take that one. Oh, the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. There is somebody out there that would help you. Y'all, I picked pecans this morning. So if I'm scratching and stuff, I was in a pecan tree, just in the tree. Okay, I brushed my hair and stuff, but I still feel like this, like there's things right crawling on me or something. It's just one of those things when you go out in nature and you're asking her for her bounty. She takes a little bit. She's like, I'm gonna get you really dirty and nasty. Though I had things fall in my eyes, my face, my head. So the Two of Cups is an ideal relationship. There is someone out there that wants to help you. Um, this is Gilgamesh and Enkidu, which this is a story that's kind of something that I know personally about. This is from Iraq. It's Sumerian mythology. They call it's Sumerian mythology. That's what it's labeled as. This is a story that's written in stone. It's written in stone. So anything that's written on stone tablets, they call it mythology. We're, could be not, right? But that's what they call it if it's written on stone tablets. Gilgamesh was a tyrant, but then Enkidu was created for him to be his equal in every way. So it was a way to balance out. Is there a tyrant in your situation that needs balancing out? Someone who may be taking advantage, someone who may be leaving you out in the cold, and you may be working for, you may not be unemployed, you may be working for a tyrant that has you in that situation, got you in this situation right here all the time, and you're working. So, this is someone who has been sent in to balance the situation. So, it looks like there is a person out there that can help you. There is an ideal relationship that can happen. Initial meeting was rocky between these two, but they came to love each other very much as opposites who complete each other. So upright, this is a happy relationship, equality, partnership, attraction, and connection. I would advise you, given this card as your advice, I would advise you to watch and be aware, be very aware and mindful when you're out there in the world doing the things that you have to do. Because, like everybody else, you're likely still out there trying to make a couple bucks so you can go buy food. You're doing this, you're doing that. Whoever you work for, wherever you are, whatever streets you walk on, whatever businesses that you go in, be aware. Keep your eyes open and be looking for this partner. Be looking for this ideal situation that is going to balance and complete you, and it's going to rectify this out in the cold poverty and need, because you're being sent that, and you just need to not be so depressed and upset and worried. And that is a big ask of that's a big ask, because I mean, I get lost in the morning sometimes in arthritic pain. Like, I let that take over my brain for a minute until I can get it under control, a watermelon smoothie and a hot bath, and begin to think properly and hear that Spirit wants me to ask who the reading is for. That's how I should start. But before that, I was lost in that pain. So you don't need to, what I'm asking you to do, what the Spirit is telling you to do is be aware. Be looking for this perfect partner, and that person may seem a lot different than you. Like, that person may be somebody that's on top of their money, that's on top of things, that knows how to deal with things and do things you don't know how to do. You may need this relationship to balance out what your strengths are. You may need the relationship. So be on guard, be looking around, be watching, because this person is out there. They could pass you. They could be in front of you in line and you not speak to them because your head is down, your countenance is down, and you're not willing to speak to them. So look up, look around you. Don't keep your eyes on the ground, but meet eyes with people, because there is someone out there that you're supposed to meet eyes with that is going to be someone who's going to help you. So this is a really good, encouraging read for somebody that's in not a good position. Is there something else that we need to know about this perfect partner, Spirit, that is coming in? Is there anything else we need to know about this perfect partner that would help this party, that would help this collective to identify them when they do come in? I mean, it is a Two of Cups. It could be a love interest, but that's not necessary. It could also be someone who shares your exact interests, or who has a specific interest in your skills, that they are someone you need to meet in order to move forward and have something amazing happen that you've been working at. You know, you've been slogging away at McDonald's, or you've been working at the smoothie place or whatever, and you're not getting, you're barely surviving on what you're making. But you happen to be somebody that knows how to fill in the blank. Maybe you had a sibling that had special needs, and you already have this education in that. That's amazing. There could be any specific situation that's happened in your life that could lead you to be a specific ideal person for an ideal situation. That happens every day to people. So don't think it can't happen to you. It can. It definitely can. We need strength. What else do you need to know? Strength, of course, strength. Let's look at this fairy tale. This is, I believe, the basis for the movie. If you've seen, I've seen the movie Brave. It's a really good children's movie. Me and the girls enjoyed it so much because of look. I was looking for Brave. No wonder I'm not finding it. Right, I'm not looking for the right thing. Strength right here. This is from a Scottish fairy tale. So if you're interested, this strength, if you're interested and you don't mind watching cartoons, I love animated stuff. I still put it in. My dog is watching the Smurfs right now because he behaves better when the cartoons are playing. So this is kind of the movie Brave. So if you want to look that up, if you want to go get that at the library and watch it, there may be some, there may be a tidbit in there for you that might be encouraging and might help give you strength because this little girl was something. So this card is from a Scottish fairy tale. Her name is Tam Lynn. It's about willpower and determination, focus, persistence, and the ability to confidently stare any challenge in the face and overcome it. Wow. This is not physical strength, but a purity of heart and purpose. So you've got something, you've got a calling, you've got something you really can do really well, that you really, a calling, something that divine is asking you to step into when you're slugging hamburgers at Burger King. But there's a bigger call for you here, which obviously you have this purity of heart, you have this purpose. You need to find that connection of the Two of Cups: courage, conviction, control, determination, and patience. Now, if that's not watchfulness, patience, courage, and conviction that this person exists, you're going to find this person. You know that you're going to overcome this Five of Cups. There's courage and conviction that this person exists out there. You heard this reading, you paid attention, you open your eyes, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's somebody out there that needs exactly a specific skill that you have. And you're looking at a huge change in an ideal relationship coming into your life and no longer being in that Five of Pentacles. Okay, so those are your encouragement cards. Those are your cards of where to go next. It's look for this ideal relationship in the Two of Cups. Keep this strength right here. Okay, Spirit. So is there anything else that we need to know? I'm going to pull, what shall we pull? I'm going to do the scripture cards now. If there's something that the Lord needs to say, I tell you. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. So if this is something where you've lost your job, you're unemployed, and you're really mourning that position and mourning the loss of the people, because that is a big thing too. It really is. It really hurts to lose a family that you've made over 7 years, 8 years, and that business does not consider you to be anything important. You're just a cog in the wheel, and that was your family. That's really hard. So blessed are you that mourn, for you will be comforted when you find this ideal relationship. You will indeed. The Lord has that meant for you, coming for you. Yes. This is my card. I love it. This is mine. This is D in spirit right here. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fears him and delivers them. Psalm 34:7. Those who have a healthy fear of the Lord have angels encampeth around about me. There is an army of angels surrounding me right now. Look at that. An army of angels surrounding me right now, protecting me from all the crazy what happenness that might happen. My grace is sufficient for thee, for my weakness is made perfect. My strength is made perfect in weakness. I'm going to do that again for the camera. My grace is sufficient for thee, for my strength is made perfect in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. This is asking you to really pray a prayer, lean in, and understand that you are in a place of weakness. You are, but that gives God a chance to step in and show his grace being sufficient. You can't see it if you're not in that weakness, right? Right? If you're strong, you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need his strength. But when you are weak, he gets to show you how much strength he has. So wait for him to show you. Be patient, as it says in this strength card. Be patient, be consistent. Be convicted that this is going to happen, and know that there's angels of the Lord encamping around you. Know that your mourning will be comforted. The last job I lost, y'all, it was my life. It was my heart. It was everything to me. It was my heart. And to go a different direction was not anything to them. It was very painful. Okay, but you will be comforted. I've been comforted. Do you know what's comforted me? This, and you have comforted me. You've comforted me. Doing this has comforted me. Knowing that there's people out there that are going to get to hear scripture, they're going to get to hear a Christianity that is true and that is loving and that is good and that is not hateful. That has made my world a better place. Wait for it. It's coming for you. I promise you, you will be comforted. He has promised that right here. Okay, I have the perfect triangle here. I had to mess up the perfection. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull the spirit cards now. Oh, ow, ow. And we're going to pull out of just what we have here, because I dropped the rest of them and I don't care. I'm going to pull out this. We're going to pull our spirit cards here. I just want to see the spirit that you need to sit in, or the spirit that you need to wait for come to you. Oh, we have 3. Spirit of truth, a spirit of understanding, and a spirit of wisdom. These spirits will be with you. Spirit of truth. So make sure what comes out of your mouth is truth. Sometimes that means being vulnerable in front of people, and you want to sound like everything's okay. There are people out there sleeping in their cars. They don't want anybody to know. They don't tell anybody. They lie. You get it? Truth. Be vulnerable. Let your vulnerable... I'm not saying do anything that's uncomfortable to you, but I'm saying don't be dishonest. Be truthful about your needs. Be truthful so that you can connect to your 2 of Cups, to your ideal partnership, to fix this 5 of Coins. Okay? A spirit of understanding and a spirit of wisdom. Understand that this reading was meant for you. Have the wisdom to do what this reading leads you to do. Okay? And these spirits are going to sit with you as you go through this trial, and you are not going to be alone. Once you do what has been told you in this reading, you're not going to be alone anymore. You're going to find your ideal partner. Do be patient. Do have conviction. This card is saying your help is on the other side of that wall. There's probably a light shining. Look for the place, the moment, the position, the situation that causes a light to come on in your heart. That's where you need to look. That's where you need to look. I don't know where it is. It's different for every person. Look for where the light is in your heart. And then you'll find your way out of the 5 of Cups, because it's only on the other side of the wall. That bright shining star of hope, it's right there. It's right there with her. She just can't see it. She's too cold, and she's too hungry, and she's too tired. So this says keep your eyes open. Truth, wisdom, understanding. You haven't been left without help. This is your help. This is your help. I wish you luck, and I wish you well. If you got some help from this video, please like, share, and subscribe. That would help the channel, and I would love to know you. I would love to meet the people who are going to need this content, because they are my soul tribe, and I wait for my soul tribe. So I'm being patient and persistent and confident and convicted that my soul tribe is there, and you guys are going to respond. That's what's going to happen. So I'll see you next reading. I thank you for coming and being a part with me this morning. And I thank Spirit for this lovely idea and this chance to help some souls out there who are in an uncomfortable state and need to move into a more comfortable place. See you guys later. Bye.